Hello, welcome to the Long Island Piney Power Show. We're going to be looking at some fall foliage, heading over to Calverton Ponds. We're on the way there, but I forgot to show you some nice scenery. Unfortunately, these lakes completely dried up. We're near the area that burned in the wildfires last spring. Not this past spring, but the spring before. We got some beautiful pines over here, too. Well, here's a bunch of asters. Looks like a stiff-leaved aster. Alright, we're taking this short little trail over to Linus Pond over here. I think this is the trail. I'm hoping it is. I think it is. Only taken this a million times before. And you should see some colors in the swamp maples. I'm already starting to see some colors peeking through the forest. Yeah, here you go. Here's a little color from the sassafras. Oh, here you go. The color's starting all right. Not all the swamp maples have changed. Some of them, some nice looking ones over there. Let's get down by the lake. This is where you really get some nice color. I already see some peeking out. Take a look. We got some herons down there, all the way down there. As far as this thing will zoom. Look at all the color. Oh, it's definitely lighting up. Look at this lake. Lake is drying up. Never seen it this low before. We definitely got the swamp maples in effect. Yeah, we got some really colorful swamp maples over there. Look at that, huh? Why is this lake so dried up? Alright, to give you some perspective as to how low this lake is. That's where it's supposed to end, where these blueberry bushes are, right? It's really dried up, quite substantially, because we've been in a drought. That's why we're in a drought. That's why. Look at the swamp maple over there, huh? Let's get over to that. And there's your swamp maple over there. Let's go a little further over here. Yeah, there's some more over here. Let's get over here, check it out. There you go, there's some beautiful swamp maple there. Here's some more of these stiff-leaved asters. They're actually a much deeper violet. I don't know, the camera's not showing that out, pointing that out to you. There's actually a lot of them growing over here. Some more. Alright, we're along the road now, but you can see we got some swamp maples here. Alright, I know we're along the road here, but we have some color and some beautiful pitch pines. And more color. Alright, we're getting close to Cranberry, excuse me. Calverton Ponds. So, there you go. Lots of color there. And there's your swamp maple. I know, not really too good of a show over here. I think all the warm weather's been screwing things up. It's been too warm. Today is warm too. It's around 68. Normal high is supposed to be around 64 to 63 degrees. Always warmer than normal. That's the reality with global warming. Alright, we're going to check out the Calverton Ponds next. This little road here called Old River Road will take us to make a left, and then we'll wind up in the park. There's some color. Alright, we're at the Calverton Ponds Preserve. We're not going to walk around here too much. We just want to check out the big lake here, see how it's doing. See if we can get some fall foliage. I don't know. So far, it's been a little disappointing, I have to say. Well, we'll see. We can press on. Yeah, nothing's changing here yet. Most of these are oaks, though. The oaks really haven't changed. There are a few that are, though. Of course, on the way here, I see a lot of oaks changing in some certain spots, but not where I'm going. Because that's Murphy's Law, you know? Alright, now this is a little more what we came for today. Got some foliage. This lake is low, too. Usually you can't... At least it's looking better than the other one. The other one was really... Yeah, look at those colors. Yeah, look at those colors, huh? Now, those are some nice colors right there. And, of course... Can't forget about those great shapes either. I also got some color here too, right in back of me here. Alright, let's just go a little nuts and put it on super vivid. Yeah, look at those colors now, huh? Yeah. I'm not sure what these pretty little wildflowers are here. They might be called bark asphodels, I'm not sure. There you go, you should be able to see it. Pretty. Yeah, another look at it. I'm actually looking for sundews. I can't find any though. I'm sure they're around. They're very small. They're very easy to miss. So, alright, let's head back up this. There you go, more color. Look at this. Look at this, huh? Oh yeah, color explosion here. Here's another view of the big lake. I think it's called Big Sandy Pond. A little swamp maple in the foreground and some great shapes in the background. And here's something for those of you with smartphones. But I don't have a smartphone. I got a dumb phone. Anyway. Well, we're not done yet. We're going to walk along Old River Road and see some more fall scenes. There might be some more fall colors by Swan, the big Swan Lake there. Swan Pond. That'll be nice. So these oaks haven't changed at all, but the swamp maples, I'm glad it came because they're definitely peaking. Some of them are past peak too. Alright, this is a Swan Lake golf course here. It's off to our left. You can see a lot of great shapes in here too. Hey, look at that one down all the way down there, huh? Right there. Now, I certainly don't make it a habit of going in golf courses, but look at all these great shapes. I think we have to take a little walk over there. Yes, it's a county golf course, so we can go on to it. Swan Lake Golf Club. Suffolk County, ooh, we got some more. Oh, look at these beauties. All right, we'll get those after. Let's go in here for a minute. Look at these beauties. We're gonna get these beauties. Look at them, man. Look at this color too, man. Look at this. This is just fantastic, man. Fantastic. Look at this. Ain't that a beauty? But look at all this color over here. I didn't realize there was so much color over here. Look at those beautiful, great shapes over there. Problem is, it is a golf. I'm gonna go on and I don't care. Hopefully I don't get yelled at. I'll turn off my music, maybe. I don't know, I'll keep it on. Look at that. There's some real beauties over there, right there, in that spot over there. Look at these shapes, huh? Alright, this is as far as I'm gonna go. Oh, there's a crazy one over there, though. I better get that one. Get that one. Get that. I guess that's why they call it Swan Lake, because there's a swan in the lake right there. Take a look at this pine right here. And then I'll turn around. This might be private property, I don't know. Look at this swamp maple though. I know I'm gonna get yelled at in here. You know what? I don't care. I want to get these. Look at this one. Just look at this one here. This is as far as I'm going, right here. Yeah, look at that one. Yep. That's a classic Jersey style right there, man. This spot's just like Jersey. You could be in Jersey over here, I'll tell you. Yep, a lot of classic styles over here. And there's some more color there for you a little bit. Of course, loads of great shapes too. And classics. Yeah, look at those great shapes. That's a beauty right there in the center. Yeah. There you go. Look at all that color down there, huh? Yeah, starting to see some upper level clouds rolled in. I think we've gotten quite a bit of clear skies. That's still a ways down too. We haven't had a sunny day like this in a while. This is the Swan Lake right here. What a beautiful lake, huh? One more look at that. Absolutely awesome color. It's all the way over there, but that is some awesome color right there, let me tell you. Take a look at this, huh? Yeah, we got some swamp maples going nuts over here. Yeah. Yeah, take a look at that, huh? Well, I guess this is as good as any spot to wrap up the Piney Power Show. This is EPCAL property where that fence is now. Riverhead wants to subdivide this and develop a large part of it. And you know I'm against it, and I've always asked you before to get involved and preserve this, because this is just beautiful over here. Take a look at these great shapes we got here. A little swamp maple starting to go too, but of course, here at the Long Island Piney Power Show, what's it always about? You know what it's about, and I have to tell you, it's all about those great shapes.